Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube world, especially the YouTube world, I am the unexpected wonder. Y'all see the title. Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'll probably say it continuously. I am here to bring social media back to reality. Let's deal with this subject. Superman fanboyism. Millions around the world, around the YouTube community, have seen Screw Attacks, and I'm probably sure millions more, because Screw Attack is a huge website or whatever, very popular. And personally, I'm just gonna put that out there. I personally usually enjoy their death battles and all that, but y'all saw the Superman versus Goku death battle, and I'm not even going. This video is not focused upon that. I will talk about that, but this video is not focused upon that. This video, like you see, it's focused on Superman. Look, oh my goodness. If the video was so good as so many people believe, so many commenters believe, you would have not seen the frenzy, the onslaught of video responses. Both sides. There was the Superman side, but there was a boatload of the Goku side. Why was there a boatload of the Goku side? Now, there was guaranteed there was some bias on both sides of the equation. Understand. I mean, look, they're both fan favorites. I grew up with both of these characters, so I'm unbiased as can get. I mean, personally, I think Goku could pull out. That's just me, but you know, whether you think that's besides the point. What I really liked was like Underlord Tico. Shout out to him. He does excellent reviews of games and all that kind of anime games and manga, all that there. And he was like, a lot of reviewers were like him, and they're like, yo, even if Superman wins, at least make it fair. Screw Attack had some people go back and kind of make it fair, but then they upped Superman's again. So it's like, what was the point of even going back and doing that if you're going to bump up Superman even more? It's like, yo, come on, man. Like, first of all, in that, I'm going to deal with 3 questions I had, and I talked to a good friend of mine about this subject. When I first came out, because I was pissed when I saw that foolishness. I watched that whole half-hour video. And I'm not even going to put it in the link, because I'm not putting the link in the description. No. It's a waste of time. I'm just telling y'all, it's such a disgrace. It's a disgrace to both characters, personally. Just disgraceful. First of all, I ask, which Superman did Screw Attack use? They were saying they weren't trying to use the OP God mode pre-crisis Superman. But at the same time, they end up using like a combination of things. Which Superman did you use? There are, at least by my count, at least 15 different versions of Superman. At least. If you don't want to take into consideration the different Earths, just the different adaptations of Superman. You also have continuity problems. I mean, each writer changes the story of Superman. So which one is actually legitimately canon? Secondly, when you look back on almost every show you see, Superman either gets his behind whooped many times. He struggles in many battles. Like, yo, there's times where the Flash can go head to head with them. There's times where Aquaman can go head to head with them. Wonder Woman, even Batman. And I'm not knocking any of these characters, but the way these fans are just saying Goku has no chance. What are you smoking? What are y'all on? Yo, we are taking 2. Why do y'all think this is such a popular death match? Why this is such a popular match? The fact that you're taking 2 of the arguably most powerful beings in fiction history. All fiction. This ain't nothing to play with. Goku ain't nothing to play with. In his universe, he's arguably, he's up there. He's arguably one of the greatest, if not the greatest. And then also here's a couple other points they didn't think of. I said like this: since they want to use Superman's OP godlike status, like, first of all, his whole sun thing, he does. When I remember, he stays in the sun for a long time. He didn't just go in there and, oh, I'm super powered. No, it doesn't work like that. No. Okay. If y'all want to go like that, I got two solutions. One I thought of just today. First of all, why wouldn't Goku go Super Saiyan 5? Some people are like, oh, it's not canon, it's not canon. No, but think about it. In the battle, look, Goku is, we know he's a fighting genius. We know that he understands people. And he's often shown to move it to the next level when he's, and I'm certain he don't know how powerful Superman is. I say, Super Saiyan 4 is demigod status. It's demigod-like. Super Saiyan 5 would be godlike. And I'm not talking about Super Saiyan God. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your solo thing. Why wouldn't he go Super Saiyan 5? If this battle were to ever take place, it will not take place anytime within the recent years of GT. Okay, when GT ended. Come on, ladies and gents. Let's get real. Let's get real. Because no one would dare cross Goku. Think about it. So, I'm imagining this battle taking place 25, 30 years down the line. You tell me he couldn't move, he couldn't have enough training, because he trains continuously, like Vegeta. He wouldn't have enough training to go Super Saiyan 5. Let's also take into consideration Super Saiyan 4. Let's take into consideration Super Saiyans, okay? I don't think people honestly understand how powerful the Force is. The fact is that before, just the Saiyans, we know Frieza was destroying planets like nothing. We know Vegeta could destroy planets like nothing. Basic Saiyan. We're not talking about Super Saiyans. We know that Super Saiyan 3, when Goku unleashed it the first time on Earth, he was changing weather. The whole Earth shook by his basic transformation. He could have destroyed the planet just by transforming. Do people seriously pay attention to these things? SSJ 4, Super Saiyan 4, yo. Like, do people really understand how powerful this junk is? When people say that SSJ3 at the end of GT, Goku was at least, his base form was at least SSJ3. That means he had the power within him enough to destroy a planet just by powering up. Just by powering up. We've seen planet destroy. Cell could destroy a planet easily. Shoot, most of the Z fighters could destroy the planet easily. Manjin, Kid Buu, you saw what he did. Come on, y'all. Vegito? I mean, goodness gracious. And then secondly, why couldn't there have been SSJ4 Gogeta if it was really like that? If we want to go OP Superman, come on. And that's enough of that. I told y'all this whole video ain't focused. This was a whole segue because this is a common thing right now. Look, man, I grew up loving Superman. I mean, to me, the best Superman, the Superman I love the most is Golden Age Superman. And I'm not talking Earth 2 jump. I'm talking about faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, tidal wave, or whatever, able to leap tall, but like, yo, this dude was beastly. Like, his whole attire and his whole everything about him. This dude, this dude was beastly, man. Like, he's what he really stood for, truth, justice. I ain't talking when that American way junk came in. No, just truth and justice. And he will pound you if he stepped into action when he had to. He was a real hero. It's just the more and more they go, they just keep bumping up Superman. Just keep feeding him and feeding him and feeding him with this. It's an endless supply of abilities. Yo, every character has to have a limit. Unless you're God Almighty, the creator. Now, there are creators in every universe, Marvel, DC, you name it. They both have, omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. That's the word I was really looking for. They have omnipotent characters. Superman is a being. He's a created being. How the hell is he omnipotent? I don't care if he stayed in the sun for 1,000 years. Come on, man. And the whole thing, they're going to use a dude that fought for 1,000 years. You're going to put that up against a dude? I mean, oh my goodness. Yo, come on. Every character has limits. Everybody has limits. Because if he doesn't, he's not a good character. Unless he is simply the creator. The supreme being. Then it's whatever. But we don't have him fighting anybody. I mean, come on. This whole thing about Superman, oh, he rises to the challenge of whenever he's necessary. Since when? Since when? Never growing up. I don't care if you talk comics. I never heard of that foolishness. Superman riding this. Then what's the whole need of the Justice League? Justice Society of America. You know, Justice League of America, Justice Society of America. All these alliances Superman has. What's the whole... If Superman can handle any character, any fleet of character, like nobody can beat Superman. If he can handle that, why need these other superheroes? And don't say it's just fan... No. No. That's the same kind of nonsense saying as... Let's be real. Both Thor and... You know, Thor, just because he's a demigod, a god, he's unbeatable. We've seen that not to be true. We see the Hulk. I mean, there's always characters that are stronger. I'm like, yo, there are like how many Earth Supermen that had to defeat, for example, I think there was both Kal-El and Kal-El, the two from Earth 1 and Earth 2. I think they combined their strengths to help defeat Anti-Monster. Oh, hold on. Here's another example. Superman alone. If he was so powerful, how come he could never defeat Doomsday? I mean, kill Doomsday. I mean, fully kill Doomsday. If he was so godlike as y'all say, how come he couldn't even kill Doomsday? Yo, come on, man. Superman is not... Oh my goodness. So if Superman's like that, think about this. If Superman's like that, what about all the other Kryptonians? You tell me Krypton was a planet full of gods? From last I remember, the origin stories of Superman, Krypton had superhuman beings. Super intelligent. All these other traits, and as you can see, I'm just like, yo, this is not super. He is Superman. Superman. Can we please get back to reality? That's all I'm asking, ladies and gents, and get it real. Can Superman defeat most people? Yes. But, I mean, you guys are putting him as a universe destroyer. Heck, if that's the case, they saying SSJ4 Gogeta was a universe destroyer. I'm only basing that off of because that's the basic, you know, discussion that is of now. Because, I mean, two of the strongest. Like, how many times has Superman lost? How many times? To me, it's pathetic. It's pathetic. When a character that's based purely on speed, such as Flash, and I'm not disrespecting Flash. When Green Lantern, do I need to go through a list of people who have combated at least on par at times with Superman? Come on, man. So Green Lantern's now a god? Flash is now a god? Oh, Flash died. Didn't Green Lantern die too? Hal Jordan talking about? How many deaths have people had? You know, Batman's died. Superman had to be reborn. Oh no, please don't throw Superman Prime, because that's another Superman. That's not even... I mean, come on, man. How many times has he been remade? Quit with the Superman fanboyism. That's all that really needs to be said. And I hope I shut down this. If I have to single-handedly take on this whole super thing, I will take on any fanboy. Just give me any characters y'all want me to take care of, because I will expose all. I don't care. I grew up watching most of them, and if I do, I will do my research. Alright, this is the Unexpected Wonder. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me y'all thoughts. Send me video requests. Yo, I'm out of here. Peace.